da 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 da. Hi, we're back. Finally.
Ergo_Corvus says Great Ace Attorney.
Nice. You said that to me before we started and said, and I quote, I have to say that during the stream.
Yep.
And then I said that you should just say it before you even said your name. But
No, I needed our British man voice to say it.
Yeah, of course it was the Ergo_Corvus who said it, not Grezy or Grezy Dragon Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, we love our weird little British man. Anyway.
Speaking of weird little British men,
right, I was gonna
this
say,
game is full of them.
That's perfect segue. All right, so yes, Ergo already did the perfect segue. We have plenty of lovely little weird British folks in this game. Good old Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And hello, Moon. Objection to you too, Great Moon. Objection. We stand for Ace Attorney in this house. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need a controller. I guess that's this. Right, no, I don't.
No, yeah. Mouse.
It's been so long. I forgot how this.
This is a point-and-click adventure.
I kind of forgot how this worked. Yeah.
Do you remember how a computer works?
No, I don't. And speaking of kind of remembering things, we were talking about what happened last time.
Yeah, where were we?
Yeah, we're pretty sure that.
I know that the murder happened.
Yes.
That's about all I remember.
Yes. So we know that the pawn shop guy got pawned. His life got pawned for real.
And I think because the menu background changes to wherever you were most recently, so I guess we were at the jail. And
we were talking to the street urchin girl, Lestrade. Yeah.
What's her first name?
I don't
remember.
Yeah.
Leslie Lestrade.
Something like that.
An alliteration.
Yeah. It was something like that. But yeah, we were talking to her. We were wanting her to let us attorney her to defend her.
Yeah,
and I think we did.
As usual, they're like, "Oh no, I don't need a defense attorney." Or
I think she was like, "No, I don't deserve one," or whatever the hell it was. Yeah, like, "Oh, I don't need it. I don't need it."
She's extremely tsundere.
She is, but I think Susato helped us.
Yeah,
and because I think didn't she say like something about like I'm ashamed or it was like. The greatest shame you could do is not take the help of your friends. It was something like that.
Yeah,
where she did some sort of
inspiring anime speech.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm fairly certain we are done with the investigative process and are going to go to court.
Probably about to go to the trial. Because did we investigate the crime scene?
I remember we went to a hospital.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we'll find out when we open the game.
Oh yeah, wait.
We'll see if we have shit.
Did we figure out that the pawn shop guy wasn't actually dead?
No,
he was in a coma. No, I'm just thinking of the last case.
Oh yeah, where the person got stabbed in the bite. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play. We'll figure it out.
Let's go.
We'll figure it out as we go.
The unspeakable story. Well, we're going to speak about it.
I was going to say we've been speaking about it this whole time. It's a curse.
Okay, we're still investigating.
Okay. I'll have to remember the voices I gave some of these people.
Yeah.
That's always the problem coming back to this after a while. Just like with Danganronpa, which I still haven't gone back to.
16th of April, 1:26 p.m., Windibank's Pawnbroker.
Oh, we can't start that now. We've never done that.
I'm starting it now.
Oh, God. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. It's Ergo. He did it. He's right there.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's you. So, okay. Now to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them.
They suck.
Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please?
No. What was his voice?
I think you just went kind of with your normal but slightly British. Like, the thing you did earlier sounded like him.
I did that thing where it sounds like my mouth is full.
Oh,
I'm like, what is it now?
Oh, is that what you were doing?
I think so. I think that, you should go home and get some rest. Oh, I was doing Sean Connery.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot hers. Okay, I think she was just normal little girl voice here.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
Here are the divorce papers.
What? She's a child. Shut up.
I'm not saying she was divorcing.
Oh, okay.
She was just serving him divorce papers from his wife.
Wait, he's married?
I don't know. Maybe. Also, Grezy just really seems like it would be like a ship name for us.
Oh, I wanted a Grezy. I love it.
Ellipses, your ladyship. How? I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? Is that a slur? I salute you. That is good work, that is.
I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
Glug, 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 glug.
Oh, he's Godoting it.
He's Godot's ancestor. Oh, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship.
Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then?
Now that we've bribed you with tea, do as you please. You know where it happened. In the room where it happened. Through that door behind the counter.
That door, right there! Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windybank. And Gina.
Okay, that's her name.
Gina. And the puppy picture!
Oh yeah, the puppy picture that is not relevant to the case, but...
I hope the dog comes to the trial.
Yeah, does Windybank have... Is that Windybank's dog? Or is it just a picture of a dog
What if we have
someone
to cross-examine a dog like the pair? It'd be great. Anyway.
Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then.
Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector?
If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. Just like in the other games.
Yep.
But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever. Even with the lads working around the clock. Just me and the lads. Which is a problem, because there's another case the Yard needs to investigate urgently.
That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before.
But I bet it'll all be linked together somehow.
Usually is, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. Yeah, getting a little...
Don't call me that, that's my mom's name.
Turning into a 1920s gangster.
Come then, let us not waste any time.
I'm gonna miss her when she leaves
All right,
to go
let's
back
waste some time.
to Japan.
Well, we're at the end of the game anyway. Or how do I click on the door? I thought maybe we
They examine.
to examine the door.
Behind that door is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Gregsy said.
I mean, yeah, we went in it before.
Yep.
Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door.
Oh, I guess we didn't go through. But that'll be relevant too.
I bet it will.
We didn't actually go in.
Yeah, hey, Edgeworth was holding a gun and he didn't do it.
Yeah, anybody could just put a gun in your hand while you're unconscious.
Mr. Windybank, face down on the floor, with Gina beside him.
They're just taking it in.
As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo.
Again, don't think that's how it works in real life, but okay.
That doesn't matter. We must make a thorough investigation. Be damned the rules. Yes, of course, and we will.
In real life, attorneys are not
But
detectives.
you have to remember, in this alternate universe,
Attorneys are detectives.
and also, like, I remember somebody was talking about how in the mainline games that things got so bad that that's why it was the whole you only get 3 days, and unless you can find who did it, you're considered guilty. So I guess that stems back even from back in the day.
Yep.
That's just how this alternate world has taken the law. But yeah, behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime.
Don't worry, if there are clues in there, I'll find them.
Yeah, I can't remember if I made her slightly British or not, but I don't care anymore.
Okay, now can we move there?
Yeah, probably can.
Storeroom.
There you
Location
go.
has been
You have to interact with the
I
game
see.
first, you see. I think someone died there. Or someone spilled ketchup there after they drew a tractor on.
I was just saying, I'm thinking of the John Mulaney thing of like, man, it was really easy to get away with crimes back in the days. They didn't know how to do like, we'll draw a line around the body so that way we know where it was.
Yeah, I remember that. Look at that bike in there. Cool.
16th of April. It's good it's still the same day. It doesn't
Oh,
take
it's
us
not on your birthday
a day
anymore.
to get. Oh, yeah. What were we playing that took place on my birthday or whatever?
I don't know, because I remember you went. Or, well, maybe it was, I think the death happened on the 11th or some shit.
Oh, maybe.
You died on your birthday. Maybe. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windybank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
No, I'm not really that broken up about it, actually. I just thought of like a sad puppy. I don't.
I'm more upset about Gina. Duh.
Gregson jump scare.
Right? Jeez.
What was that? He just walked in and yelled at us.
Wait, Inspector!
What is it now, sunshine?
You took one look at me and tried to run away.
Oh, Tira has ice cream.
Tira, if you're getting ice cream, yeah!
Damn.
I'm so happy for you. That sounds delicious. What kind of ice cream did you get?
Yeah, we haven't had ice cream in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped up little defense lawyer, do ya?
They just think you're cute and I got a little flustered, okay?
I've never seen her ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. It's making my accent just change all over the place. I didn't know what to say to her.
Since my voice was all fucked up, you see. So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old. That tracks.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Eh? Nani? Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you?
What?
Yeah, that does cheer me up.
Thanks. I don't think that went very well.
You're right, I'm not dead. Why? But I forget, what was going on with Sholmes? Is something going on with him, too?
Well, remember he was kind of depresso espresso, but we, like, helped him. He felt better. Because that was earlier in the thing when he, like, didn't have the right fiddle or whatever.
Because wasn't he, like, missing? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe he is missing.
So I was gonna say, is that also why she's concerned? I don't know.
Mayhaps. Man, it's really been a while. We should not wait this long every time.
Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet.
But we're like a cat. Or a dog.
Keep walking around your feet.
And we have investigating to do ourselves.
Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
Oh, that's you. I don't know why I was reading it.
That's sweet of you.
Oh, Hurley.
Oh, wait, he was in the hospital.
Oh,
That's who we were visiting in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, because he got
shot
by the killer or
something like
presumably.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And inquire into how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going.
Thanks for catching us up, Reno.
Thank you. We were really grasping at straws earlier.
Yeah, we forgot. I guess we can talk to Greg.
Grezy. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Pshaw, you've got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less.
Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Grezy,
I'm no longer depressed.
what do you think of the crime scene here? This is what we call masking.
Oh yes, your ladyship, do allow me to humbly explain.
Wait, is that what they call that? Like, well, I guess, yeah, putting on a mask,
when you
putting on a
pretend
front.
not to be depressed.
Yeah, okay.
Last night, at shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to this storeroom was found locked from the inside.
I bet there's gonna be a trapdoor.
Oh yeah, because in the story that Windibank is from, it was about somebody digging a tunnel underground.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that.
Yeah.
So it was, oh that's right, and we found shovels.
Yes, yeah.
Whoa! Also,
gonna-
Tariff said cookies and cream!
Which I can't believe
Good
also...
choice.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah,
I
valid.
can't believe also of all the Sherlock Holmes stories that we're getting an adaptation of the Red-Headed League, because that is like, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense for this series because that's like one of the silliest Sherlock Holmes stories, and of course that's the one they're adapting.
I bet you they're gonna do the Reichenbach Falls in the second game.
Oh yeah.
I bet you.
Because I mean, I'm pretty sure. Well, there was that one guy. Well, I think we determined he's not Moriarty, but he's probably like working for him.
Oh yeah,
or
that
something.
dude with the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy.
Anyway.
Very Phoenix right to go with the silly one. Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was locked from the inside, but I'm sure
And I
we'll
think this
find
is-
a trap door.
I think this is going to be like a mashup of a couple
Probably.
stories. Yeah, because it's not exactly the same as that one.
That would track.
Um,
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing?
Because also Windibank didn't get murdered in that story.
Well, you see, we let one person live, so he's gotta die.
Yeah. Quite right, ma'am, quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in, as humbly as possible.
Only a little bit. Oh,
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate
we discovered his prostate.
on the floor, thus-wise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child.
We discarded the little bitch.
Wow, rude.
She's...
Are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world.
Tariff, not vile gutter child. I said what I said. She's still alive, you know.
She's the defendant.
Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious.
And I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand.
The gun specifically used to kill Mr. Windibank. Windibank's killer's gun. The gun that killed Mr. Windibank.
No!
Yes. In Steamed Ham's voice, yes.
Can I see it?
Can I see the gun?
There,
Yes.
there it is. Presumably it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now.
Then you should probably, like, take that into evidence or something.
Right.
Instead of just leaving it on the ground. In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well.
What? The key to this storeroom? And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah, we're doing a traditional locked room mystery, huh? Mm-hmm. Although I guess it's really not that much since she had the key.
But again, we're pretty sure there was a trapdoor.
Yeah.
Too.
Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid.
You know, I think I would love to have, like, just a pocket full of potatoes all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Chips.
some chips all the time that I could munch on, you know?
I guess I think. Oh, and
They're
it is
infinite for him, but yeah.
it's also fish. It's fish and chips.
Oh, is he eating the
See,
fish?
that one's. It's like a fish tender.
Oh,
it's a tendy. He's got a tendy.
He doesn't eat any of the chips. He's just eating the
No, he
fry.
eats like the tips of the chips, the chip tips.
The chip tips. Well, okay.
And then he reloads them like a gun,
Cocks it.
like a shotgun. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course, since she's
because of her. Yeah.
I definitely believe that all along.
Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is.
Here, want these chips? I'm shaking them in your face.
They're so good! I agree, Tiriff. That is amazing. Right? I wish I could have magically regrowing chip tips.
Yeah, just like this cone that infinitely regenerates.
Yeah, that would like fix, world hunger for most people. If you have any allergies or any
if you can't
intolerances.
If you can't
not.
eat fish, then
Yeah, but excuse me. But otherwise, it's a good step in the right direction.
Grezy, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley all right? Is he?
The thing is,
He's dead. Don't mince your words, Inspector. Please.
yes, he's dead.
You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
Dead? No. The operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well...
Out with it!
Yes, ma'am. They use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive.
Oh, he's probably loopy.
The good drugs. Although, wait, but Holmes already does a lot of drugs, so would he be resistant to it?
Whoa.
I wonder if that's gonna come up, yeah.
I don't know.
If he's just gonna show up and just be like, oh, I'm fine.
Well, I just think he's gonna be extra loopy, but that would be cool if they
Well,
did
no, I was
that
gonna say
too,
because you have a resistance, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
The whole body anesthetized? Is that even possible?
This is the 1800s.
Sorry, Ryanosuke, my voice for you is usually not that great. It's probably really extra not that great right now.
No, it's fine.
It's been a while.
It means the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
We used to use leeches. Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction.
The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. They couldn't get the medication to work at first. So it took hours for him to gnaw it off, or so I hear. Because he already takes drugs.
Good job.
And now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up. Oh.
Oh no!
That's a problem.
He's too sleepy. Oh my!
No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in his system, or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. He just needs a nap.
Or both.
But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again.
Oh, Hurley.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you.
What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way.
Just always has to be annoying.
Yeah, jeez. Okay, let's examine the room. We've been standing here talking to Mr. Fish and Chips, and we haven't looked around at a dead body stain. The police have marked the position of the body.
Body stain? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Technical term?
Yeah, you haven't heard about it?
Okay.
Check a book. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line, also known as the body stain.
Oh, okay. I see.
Poor Mr. Windybank. He was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot just once, through the heart.
Shot through the heart.
Most likely the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing. Doesn't that make you feel better?
It was instantaneous, blood everywhere, no worries.
His life just was immediately snuffed out.
I may well be able to help with that.
What?
What?
There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Runo?
Excuse me?
I'm like a shark, I'm sensing it now.
She's like, I love blood. I'm 10 years old.
I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. Tira, you are 5.
Yeah.
I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold.
There you have it. You see, when it comes to blood, we're all different types.
Ah, literally, she's gonna find the blood type.
Right? Yes. What a scientific observation. What if we're gonna find it's not really his blood?
Also, I was gonna say, you guys are Japanese. You know all about blood types. You guys love that stuff.
Oh my god.
You need this.
Oh no, what is that scary looking thing?
I mean, it looks like the grenade launcher thing.
Yeah.
Hurley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet.
Or just all her gadgets in the shape of a gun.
Probably. I mean, they probably have one asset and went, yeah, just do it.
But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch.
Fucking shoots you in the face. Okay. Oh yeah, it is the grenade launcher, but it's a different. It's a different. It's a blue grenade.
Oh, blueberry juice! Oh, the color of the bloodstain has changed.
Wait, has she made a luminol grenade? Is that what this is? Basically, so remember luminol from the original games.
There. Does it make sense now?
Yeah, that's right, they did. Yes, I think I'm starting to understand.
She's Emma's ancestor.
You're a witch.
Yep, I am. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see.
Oh, okay.
Yes, how wonderful!
The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash.
Tariff says they hope their blood is purple.
Ooh, yeah, me too. Or a combination of blue and purple. I'd like that. Swirly. Give me a swirly.
Whoa. Or it looks like, yeah, it looks like a... What's like the
tie-dye
drink I'm thinking of or whatever.
Kool-Aid?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
You want your blood to be green, Ergo?
Sure.
Oh, what a fabulous invention,
Yeah.
Iris!
Yeah, give me this censored Mortal Kombat blood. Where they turned all their blood into boogers for some reason.
Ew.
Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great. Get it?
She's extremely British.
So whose blood are we looking at then?
A Smurf's, duh! This must be Mr. Windybank's blood.
It's a logical conclusion.
I mean, probably. Yeah, this is where he was shot, so there can't be any question of that.
Unless he faked his death. I don't know.
Oh!
Probably not.
Well, yeah, I think they know he's dead.
Yeah, I think they would realize when they moved the body.
This could turn out to be a very
Unless he
valuable-
was under general anesthesia. Anyway.
Oh, call back!
Anyway.
It's a conspiracy. I mean, it might be, actually. This could turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we simply must make a note of it. Blueberry jam blood. Got it.
Yes, analyze with a special chemical indicator. Different people's blood turns different colors.
Oh yeah, Emma wears glasses on top of her head, just like she wears goggles on top of hers. Third track. Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio. Quick, Ryunosuke, cut yourself!
Oh god.
Ah, I'm bleeding!
As long as I have reagent left, sure.
Alright.
Cool.
Or, I mean,
Do we need to
it
look at
doesn't
it
have a
again?
check mark, so...
Okay. She's sad again. Iris? Don't.
Don't worry, I'm alright. Would a depressed person look this cute? But we must find the true culprit.
Yes, absolutely. Sasato-lutely.
Gun.
Hang on, they may actually be ancestors, or at the very least a callback. Yeah, see, I agree, Tirif. I think at the very least a callback for sure. This is a revolver. A real one. It was a revolver in the storeroom. By Colonel Mustard. And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windybank's life.
What's the matter, Susie? You and Runa look like you're about to faint.
Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh. And I've had issues with guns in the past.
Well, you sounded like Susato for a second there.
We both said the same thing at the same time. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windybank with this yesterday, didn't we?
Mr. Windybank shot himself in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, God, he was always doing
I
that.
shall have to take my own... Oh, actually, that was you.
Oh yeah, what was his voice?
Ah.
Just old man voice. I shall have to take my own life. That's his voice now. I don't know what it was before, but
Also, I like, thank you, Tara, for agreeing that Susato-lutely is good, but also guns aren't made of flesh. Oh, God. I love it. It must be the same gun.
Same gun? There's no way there could be more than one of the same gun.
Hell no. What is this, America? And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here, that was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. But as we've already stated, Edgeworth had a gun in his hand. Whoever the fuck that is. Mr. Windybank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? I mean, it's Russian roulette, right? You know,
Yeah,
like, it may or may not have shot at him.
He was a weird guy.
Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired.
So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. It's probably going to end up being that it was shot before he died. They're going to find evidence that it shot something else. I don't know.
Or they put more somebody just put more bullets into it.
Could have been.
I don't know.
Look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them.
I can't believe how many there are.
A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings. Look! Pieces of different people's lives, quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Despite, the aura of dead body hanging in the air. Or at least there would be if it's not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policemen shuffling around.
Policemen, we can definitely see. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. Wait, did he just read our mind?
Yep.
Didn't he say that in his head?
Gotta make sure you're not jacking off back here.
What did you just read?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, what's in the box?
Out of all the articles in this storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked.
Ransacked.
Ransacked. What is it, Iris?
That's the box file that my manuscript has been kept in.
Whoa.
Oh! Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Uh-huh.
Surely, that's not what all this... Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once.
Yes.
Yes, we're doing it right now.
Let's make sure my fan fiction is still in here.
Ah.
It was there! Iris's story was there! Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Yes. I mean, of course I believed Hurley when he said he deposited it here, but still, it's a relief to actually see it.
Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown.
Yeah, that one. A long unpublished story that Mr. Sholmes deposited at the pawnbroker at the victim. It's entitled The Hound of the Baskervilles.
I bet you she's just upset probably because all of this transpired because Ginny was checking the manuscript shit. Because she was the one who was like, no, he sold it, and like it bothered her obviously, so she probably went to go check for it.
We're gonna see her now? Seems like it.
Yeah, it's always tricky with these Ace Attorney games. You're like, did I click everything that needed clicking?
Yeah, and like they haven't like said that we're done. Do we need to present anything to him?
Yeah, let's present some shit.
Don't need to present that.
Present that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, let's look at it. We
have to
can do that.
investigate the stuff.
There you go. The Hound of the Baskervilles. How did Susato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? I mean, it's right there.
Well, but she knew it before.
Oh, I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me.
she's from the future, and,
Oh,
and she's read all the Sherlock Holmes stories.
fuck! I'm so sorry.
But wait, it doesn't have a check mark.
The Hound of the Baskervilles. ... How did she know?
Okay, we're just saying the same thing in a different way.
Okay, here, just turn it around. Maybe there's other parts of it that we need to look at.
Like,
or maybe...
and her signature isn't anything.
Yeah, why does it want us to...
That's weird. Well, yeah, why doesn't it have
Yeah,
a
it's
check
awkward.
mark?
I don't like that. Alright, go ahead.
Samples portfolio. Okay, he has blue.
Blue blood.
Okay.
He's a Smurf. Confirmed.
He's also the only one who has blood.
Let's see.
Oh, that's just the thing saying we'll defend her.
Sweet.
This is the thing about the box, or whatever, or something.
Date deposited. One small box, 10 shillings. Mr. Windybank appears to have used the back of this photograph to write out a redemption ticket. He's written it very neatly, but still.
Yeah, wow, he wrote it like it was typed.
Right?
That's amazing.
Perhaps he ran out of paper, so he had to use anything he had on hand. It's hard to know what's the front and what's the reverse side now.
What is it? Oh, cat.
Yeah.
Extremely anime cat.
This is an adorable little cat. It looks like a little like Wagahai.
Was that his cat?
Or the other guy's cat. Remember that guy who's really jumpy? Didn't he have a cat? Or am I just misremembering that?
Yeah, the poet.
Yeah. Also, we're just saying things in different ways. Good old Ace Attorney series.
Yep.
And yet, we agree, the penmanship is absolutely outstanding.
Right?
I wish I could.
can't believe he can write in Times New Roman.
Right? You know how people are like, I draw like a printer. It's like, I write like a fucking printer.
Somebody's calling me, but...
Decline that shit.
Don't know who it is.
Yep, don't know who you is.
Alright.
Okay.
Cat.
Maybe British cats are different.
They're just built different.
Did it? Do. Let's present some of this stuff to him. Maybe that's why they're not fully... Inspector, what do you make of this?
Ah, what have we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like someone ran out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. That's what we said when we looked at it. Yes, this is the ticket for McGilded's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday.
Oh, actually, no, it's not.
Really? Think you know better than me, do ya?
I like how he's like, woo!
Wow.
Ergo's headphones are bigger than my head, and so when I sneezed, they fell off of my head. But anyway, yeah, he looked at you like, really, bitch?
Yeah, cross his arms.
No, I didn't mean to,
Bruno's right, Grezy. It isn't the same ticket. It says box.
duh.
Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about then? If I might be so bold as to ask.
This is a second ticket.
A second one?
It seems that Mr. McGilded, in fact, had another article in storage here at Windybanks. At Windybanks. Windybanks. That's a weird thing to say.
Is that right?
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo.
See? This is what happens when you play the game. You have to unlock dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Because he's ever so easy to talk to. Using her to talk to him kind of reminds me of the old man and having to get Mia talking to him because he was a pervert.
Oh.
But obviously it's the opposite with this. He just like thinks she's so fucking cool because she's so smart and all that. But yeah, it just kind of reminded me of that moment where it's like, hey Mia, you talk to this old man, please. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
Eh? You mean to tell me?
Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems. Well, fuck.
I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly.
Yeah, you probably should have.
Yeah.
Well, according to the details on this ticket...
Like, you didn't notice this ticket has a picture of a cat on it?
Mr. McGilda deposited another article here with Mr. Windybank.
Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it? This one over here?
Do you have any idea where it is, Grezy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilda. It could be an important clue.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes all full of hope and expectation. It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I will. I'll go barking.
Just this animation.
Just some extreme eating.
This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector.
That's enough sauce. It's enough sauce from you, Sunshine. There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
Oh yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months.
So the small box will no longer be in here then?
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale. Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once.
You're wasting your time.
Oh,
There are dozens of little boxes out there, hundreds even. A lot of people just sell their boxes.
yeah.
We can't possibly know which one might have been McGilda's. That information's not written in the ledger.
Ugh.
It probably should have been a little more detailed.
Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure.
This is getting old.
Tired of this favoritism. Okay, I guess we'll want to go back to the front then?
Yes.
I mean, we can see if presenting anything else.
We'll do anything? Yeah, we can see.
What about the story? Is that what I think it is? Your ladyship's latest?
I'm a fanboy!
Yes, my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles.
A most fascinating title, your ladyship. Fascinating. And, I don't suppose... Will there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time?
Oh, that's right. Didn't she write him in there before or something?
Good question. I can't really remember.
I see. Well, why would you, your ladyship? I'll just await its publication with eager anticipation.
You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable.
Wow. Rinosuke. You looking to be arrested, Sunshine?
I didn't mean it like that, and even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you?
Well, what about the blood? Is that anything?
Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this, do you think?
This sounds like generic response. We don't tend to share Sunshine out with the general public.
In that case, Grezy, how about some herbal tea?
Glug, glug, glug. Oh,
slap this on like a billboard.
On an advertisement, yeah.
Lovely tea.
Really hit the spot.
You don't mind sharing that then?
Okay. Yeah, let's go do the thing.
Let's go do the thing.
Go to the main room. Look for a box. Aren't any boxes?
See, there's the... Oh, well, that's broken.
I think we've looked at that before. I think it came up. I don't know.
Oh, it's that thing that broke. There's the article ledger here, and Mr. Windybank's notes, and... What's this? It looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind.
Yeah, it's the thing that we have.
Oh, look on the back! There's some writing.
Wait, what?
Is there? Oh, show us, Susie, show us.
Is this just the thing we already have?
Nope.
Oh no, it's new. Okay.
15th February, 10:30 p.m. Our
Oh.
uncle deposited one gentleman's overcoat.
I think we have seen this, but because this is the thing for the guy's coat.
Yeah. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, it must have been a shitty coat. It's only £1.
Right?
Well, then again, this is, the past or whatever, so I guess £1 is worth a lot.
A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly it was a very fine coat.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, Renosuke, I forgot about inflation.
Yep. In fact, I think.
Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday.
And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. We would have never expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. Yeah, the handwriting looks different than the printed shit we saw.
Yeah.
It's kind of wacky.
It seems Mr. Windybank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand.
He had a lot of those cat pictures, apparently.
Yeah.
But this photograph of a cat looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact picture
It's almost
somewhere.
like I'm holding it in my inventory right now.
Right?
Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently.
We
like
just
literally,
looked at it.
literally a minute ago. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier.
Of course. I was forgetting that she gave us that print. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out.
Phrasing. Sorry.
Wow. All right. Let the cogs turn. Let me cook.
Let him cook.
Yes, they're exactly the same.
Are they slightly different, or is that just... Am I just hallucinating? No?
I know what you mean. I think it's like because of the one being on the right and one being on the left, there's like
So just
a slight changeover, but I think, yeah, they are the same.
Oh, wait, actually...
Wait, no, is there a significant difference?
I was gonna say, is this a 3D picture? Because they're like slightly different angles. Because remember, didn't we find like a 3D like viewfinder thing?
Oh!
Yeah, right?
Maybe.
Because it was like, oh, if you put the thing in there, it'll look 3D. Like a 3DS. Oh my gosh, because this game was on the 3DS originally.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Ergo, you're such a genius.
So I bet there was a puzzle. I bet it used to be like, oh, turn on the 3D on your 3DS.
I mean, this was this on the 3DS?
Yeah.
I know it's taken us a million years to play this, but...
Yeah, it was on the 3DS, but only in Japan. And then they released the PC version.
Because, yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, when in the US did they stop really making DS games? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, these look just very slightly different. But yeah, I think it's because it's a 3D.
See, here I was thinking it was that slight, like, perspective difference where you, like, go, change it horizontal, and it's, like, slightly different, but it's still the same picture. But anyway, yeah.
Is she gonna realize?
I've got it. These two photographs hide an amazing secret.
We're ahead of you, Iris.
Yep. Ergo_Corvus already figured it out.
A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once!
Do you really want to know?
Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. I say in my brain.
Okay, do we have a pair of photographs?
Yeah. So, Iris, about these two photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windybank's counter, and the one Gina gave us before. What is the amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints?
Actually, that's not quite right.
Sorry?
If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly.
They're not?
Have another look at them now.
One of these is AI art. No.
Oh god, no! Huh.
Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though.
One is the right eye, and one is the left eye.
Yeah. So what's the reason for this subtle difference between the two prints?
Oh, well, it's because they're a set, you see.
No, I don't.
This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment.
A stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? Oh, yes! That's what Mr. Sholm showed us yesterday, and Ergo_Corvus understood.
Yay.
He remembered.
Somehow I remembered this.
You see? There it is, just over there, just like Ergo_Corvus said.
Also, there's like Pinocchio.
That's fucking creepy. It's the thinker.
Yeah.
Ha, call back. Poor Mia. Yeah, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch.
The
Damn,
3DS.
his full government name, Ergo_Corvus.
Yep, my middle name _.
Well, actually,
So that's right, instead of sharing last names, Ergo and I decided to share a middle name.
We both have our middle name _.
That's right, I took Ergo's middle name.
it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions.
What?
Just
Really?
hold them up in front of your face.
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place?
Nope. No, I have no idea.
Oh, wonderful! Then I'll be able to tell you.
She's over the moon. Bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. This sounds important.
I'm sure it'll somehow be relevant. I don't know how, but...
I, for one, simply have to know. I won't let you say no, Ryunosuke.
Alright, here
See?
we go.
Told you.
We're gonna learn about stereoscopic prints.
Have you ever considered, Runo, that you're an idiot? How our eyes see depth in the world around us?
Well, I just opened them and it works.
But the reason it works is because we have two eyes. If you're a Cyclops, you're fucked.
Yep.
2 eyes. Shocking.
If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away.
Yeah, we both did that. Ergo and I both closed one eye.
What you see with your left eye and what you see with your right eye are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye.
Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly.
Exactly. And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one.
Whoa.
Science! That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
Huh. My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Like to blink and breathe. Oh shit, now I'm thinking about it. I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view. Whoa, hang on, I got really confused there for a second. Okay, and a right eye view. Is that right? Woo! Blinked really fast and it hurt.
What?
Like, not hurt, but it's just like, it hurt my brain.
Okay.
Oh, well done, Susie. You're so quick.
I was gonna say, did you pull a muscle in your eyelid?
No. So if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints.
Yep.
I keep just thinking of Prince, the musician.
And now I'm thinking of the really inappropriate Animaniacs joke.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yes, Bruno, you're beginning to understand.
And a stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that?
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all. You just have to have a 3D device on your DS.
You can? Really?
Out of view.
Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of the stereoscope.
I'll shoot them with this gun. Don't know how.
If you can't see them, I'll shoot you.
Oh, yes, I'm dying to have a go.
I'll shoot the pictures into your eye.
Oh, that's good. Susanoo-san really loves this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that?
She's looking at us, the player.
Yeah.
Can you cross your eyes?
Breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, I don't know. I might be able to. Oh, jeez. I think I can.
Watch me. And see if you can copy. Make your eyes do this.
All right, let me try. Oh God, Susanoo, are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? I can't.
Everybody just crossing.
Dear, if I knew it was coming and I still wasn't expecting it.
Should we take a screenshot?
Yeah, of course.
This needs to be the thumbnail. Hold on.
Yes, it does.
She might have been blinking. Hold on. Wait. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Wonderful. Now it's your turn, Runo.
The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Not exactly an easy task with two people staring at you cross-eyed.
All right, that's enough practice. Let's try looking at the prints. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes.
Oh, thank
Okay,
God,
well,
it's doing it for me.
It's, or kind of. Okay.
Hang on, wait. I can't.
I think it's just doing it for us.
Also, Tirif says that they think there's a button to get rid of the text box for thumbnail
Oh.
purposes.
That's fine.
You try it now, Runo.
I'm just going to have to give it a try, I suppose.
Did the print split into images for you? Now the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together.
Whoa. Yeah, it just did it for us.
Thank God.
They form a new single image in the center.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works. I can see in the middle now. It looks so real. I can look at it all day. God damn it. I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt.
You could just go look at a real cat.
Yeah.
Your turn, Runo.
Nope. Not doing it.
Pretend you're looking through two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle.
Like this, is it?
Just turn on the 3D function on your 3DS.
Right? I'm impressed they have colored photos too.
Yeah, that's...
There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work.
Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary.
Miss Frizzle did. So, what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly.
No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky.
Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? Oh, right there. If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here, then set the pair of photographs in this stand at the back, and... Tirif, you've made a fool of me, child. It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now.
Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. It's a passing fad, though. Give it some time. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them.
But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Stereoscopic pictures. I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. We've certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need.
It better be.
Right?
This better not have just been like, wow, we're showing off the 3DS's 3D capabilities.
Right? The second white cat photograph has been entered into the court record.
Okay, I'm guessing it will be relevant.
Just a history lesson. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah, keep looking around. Yeah, we haven't finished examining.
Right, we're looking for a box. Well, here's a music box.
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh, well, this will be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
Oh yeah, you can't hear it.
Is it cool?
Here.
Oh, I guess I skipped it.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, did it just freeze?
Yeah, it did.
No! Why?
Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo.
She's making the ooh face.
Oh
no! Oh no!
Is it because we moved the headphones?
Oh, dude, is it? I didn't even think about that.
Well. Guess that's it for today.
Does it save automatically?
I don't think so.
Oh, crap!
I mean, I think it does at some points, but I don't think we got to a checkpoint.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of hate to leave it off on that note, but also I know that we've got stuff we have to do, and we were going to do a short stream anyway. Should we stop and then see how far back we need to go
learned
back?
about stereoscopic images.
Oh my god. I feel a little bad because I did want to maybe stream until 3:30. Maybe let's see how far back we are. And if it's like really far back, we could skip really quick.
Now
maybe.
it won't even close.
Oh fuck. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Before I make any like decisions, let's just see where we're at. See what we have to do. Okay. All right. Let's see where we're at. And then we can determine once and for all the wacky shit.
Oh, you can see my Steam pop-ups. Okay.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Ooh, I remembered we were in this room, mayhaps. Okay.
Maybe it did
Okay.
also.
Ooh, mayhaps. Maybe it did.
Also, is the sound working?
Is the sound working since I moved the headphones?
Looks like it. Yeah.
It looks hopefully like it should.
I should get new headphones.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
Okay, just skip really fast. Just
hold on. Let's see.
hang on. Okay, while you do
Isn't
that,
there like a skip thing? Hold on.
well, you can go quick, right? Can't you do that?
Yeah, isn't there like?
Autoplay.
Well, no, that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, to enable story. Line to progress through the game. Oh, so you don't even have to play it, huh?
Oh wow, it's just like a movie. That's neat.
Just literally turned into a visual novel.
Oh wait, text skip.
Oh, huh?
Go back to that.
Where?
Go back. Go to gameplay. Text skip off.
Oh, enable or disable skipping of unread text. Okay.
Would that help?
Enable or disable skipping. Okay.
Let's see if that helps.
So like if I. Okay, I think if I was just holding down the button.
Okay.
There you go.
There we
Fast
go.
forward, yay! Let's go.
Okay, so while we're going through all that, like I said, we might try to stop around 3:30, so in about 30 minutes. Maybe until 4 if things are really juicy. I don't know, but we've got a movie night that we're going to be hosting So we have to prepare for that. Ooh, I wonder how stereoscopic prints work. Oh boy. So yes. Because I figure, depending on how much more of this we've got, we could probably stop when the trial starts. Because then we can just start with the trial.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'll
next
depend
time.
on how much investigation it makes us do.
Yeah.
If there's like a whole other thing we have to look at.
I feel like we're getting close to being done. Because
Yeah.
the last
You think
time
it's
we
just
played, we went through the
the pawn
hospital and
shop?
everything. Yeah. So all that good stuff.
We
Right,
get to see this. Oh yeah, hold on here. I mean, I can.
there you go.
Right
There you go.
The button is to hide the thing, but
Oh, I just hit
well,
print
whatever.
screen.
Yeah. Whatever.
Look at this majestic cat again.
Yep. See this cat a lot.
Oh, so those guys are just really having a good time back there,
Yeah.
staring at the same images. Okay, now I know not to try to hand you the headphones.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Never move the headphones.
Yeah. Clickety click, click clack. Yeah. Here they are, here they are. It's like if Sonic the Hedgehog was playing this game.
Speed reading.
Did you see that thing where it was people posted Knuckles the Hedgehog and then somebody drew
yeah,
a
'cause-
comic where it was like,
Wasn't it like the official Sonic account?
oh, was it
That
even?
like it said Knuckles the Hedgehog or something.
Oh, I
and
didn't
everybody
even
was like,
notice that.
Wow.
But yeah, I liked this little thing that somebody made where Knuckles was all like, the Hedgehog, isn't that your like last name or whatever? And he looked to Sonic and Sonic was like down on one knee with a ring.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, look at that.
Okay. So
Okay.
I think this is what we're doing.
we're
I mean, we
back.
looked at that, but whatever.
Okay. The Thinker.
That's not a box.
Yeah, it's yes.
It's a box, but we can't look at it. Box over there, can't look at those. It's fucking. It's like bloody calendar.
Jeez, gross.
Can't look at this.
Ugh.
Oh, we can probably test. We can see the color of the blood.
Oh yeah! Look here, blood.
A bullet. Oh, see, more than one bullet.
Oh, see, I told you.
More than one bullet.
Did I not say earlier that we'd probably find that the one bullet had been used already?
Yeah.
Told you. Oh yes, a bullet hole, and I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably, Mr. Windybank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time.
Or I guess maybe this is the bullet that shot him and it went through him. Like, because I mean, there's blood. I don't know. We don't know if the bullet was actually like in his body.
Who knows? Also, Tira, I guess that is blood. I thought it was an artsy calendar. Hell yeah, be a cool ass calendar. Well, Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that.
But what does that mean?
I don't know. Sorry? It's all there in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know? Isn't that right, Iris?
Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps.
In jest?
Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime.
He doesn't do it often? He shouldn't even do it once.
Forget that for now, Runo. Let's examine the bullet.
It's a bullet.
Yep. What's that around the bullet hole?
Blood?
Blood! A suspicious red stain on the calendar.
What could it be?
Grape juice! Or not grape juice, cranberry juice.
This is where I come in.
Oh, right. If the blood changes to be the same color as the sample from the storeroom.
I bet it's gonna be a different color.
Yep, me too. We'll know that it's Mr. Windybank's blood.
Exactly. Here we go then. Ka-chow!
What?
It's my blood.
Oh, it's Ergo's!
It was me.
Ergo_Corvus did it. Huh? Slimer was here? It's completely different to the color that Mr. Windybank's blood turned in the analysis. Right, Tariff? Ergo, got. An intruder, hello. Right? We love this game too, even though we take a million years to come back to it every time we try. Honestly...
Look forward to us finishing the second game in...
2030.
Yeah, 2030.
But in all honesty, let's maybe try a conceited... What would you call it? A conceited effort?
Concerted?
Concerted. That might be it.
Maybe.
An effort, at any rate, to try to do it once a month. Maybe. We'll try. I probably said that about Danganronpa like 30 years ago, but here we are. Anyway.
It just goes to show, things don't always go according to plan, do they? Just like when you say you're going to stream a game and then you don't.
Yeah, she's calling us out.
Nevertheless, we must add this sample to the results of the other blood analysis. And then Tariff agrees, concerted sounds right.
Also feel like this probably won't be admissible in court.
Mayhaps, we'll see.
They'll probably be like, well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, you said you couldn't.
Can't click on this.
Dang, no clicky.
There's the box.
What about that box?
Oh,
yeah!
Oh, yeah. See, I wasn't looking at it because it was like round.
Yes, this is where all the items that have been forfeited by their original owners are offered for sale.
That's right. They've all got little price labels on them, but there are so many.
I wonder if the small box this ticket was for is still on the shelf somewhere.
Wow, you sounded like Susato.
Oops. Yeah, that was my impression. Did I do good?
Wow, Rinosuke, you did a good impression of me.
Hell yeah. Here's my turn to do an impression of you. The box that...
Good?
Yeah. The box that McGill deposited here just over 2 months ago. Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed. How did I do? Did I do good?
Our voices are so similar.
There's so many boxes. It could be any of them.
Mr. Solm said that a pawnbroker's was the safest place to store anything. More secure than a bank's vault.
Again, I don't know about that. But...
Yeah, maybe. So perhaps this small box of Mr. McGilded's contained something of very great value.
Well, if that's the case, he'd probably have kept it locked.
Yeah, like, the bank doesn't give your money away if you don't come back after 2 months.
Yeah, that's true. So then, we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open. Hi-ya!
No, Susato. Oh, she hit us.
That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen.
We weren't actually doing it, Susato.
See, we had a Maya moment right there.
Yeah.
This takes me back. It's been some time since Susato-san last threw me.
Need Susato in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Hell yeah! Oh damn, that wasn't his box for. I was so sure.
Oh, that was just for the shelf in general.
Well, here we'll look back on the shelf. You could. There was another thing.
It's
I swore.
all check marks.
Oh.
Because it's just in general. Yeah.
Foo-foo.
I mean, yeah. There's the stereoscopic thing.
This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. They really do make you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday.
It'll be the last time he talked to him.
We were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen.
That he was about to die.
He's not dead.
I know.
I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, though I'm not confident I can get it closed again.
Oh yes, that's a folding stereoscope. We talked about this.
Yep.
Technically twice.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used the great big contraption over there.
Ah, well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is a much simpler design for use at home. There are special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself. I stare at them cross-eyed.
I wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan. It'd beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. Wait, what? What? Okay.
Okay. I don't.
We probably
follow.
missed that reference, I guess. Alright.
Wait, what was...
Oh.
What am I looking at over here?
The police are scouring.
Police.
Yeah, scouring every inch of this place by the look of it.
Hi. Hi, Bobby.
Do you want to be Bobby or am I Bobby?
Instructions from the yard are to examine every article in the shop and every ledger and book of accounts.
You sound like you're from VeggieTales, kind of. Every article? But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely.
My name isn't Shirley. It's Bobby.
You sound like the artichoke, or the asparagus.
Really?
You sound like this.
We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours.
You can't say that. The people are going to start mailing us and say, "Where's my buffalo?"
We're sifting through it all in shifts at least, but still, we'll be working through the night. My voice just keeps getting higher. That's for sure, and even then we'll barely have scratched the surface.
Crime in a pond, and in a barn.
A porn broker?
A crime in a pawnbroker's. It must be every policeman's worst nightmare.
It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know, a crime in a pawnbroker. Wow, you just read your mind. Okay.
Allow me to introduce ourselves. Anyway.
Alright, I guess we'll look at the music box.
That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runa?
Yeah, okay, this is...
Okay, I'm
yeah,
not
we
gonna
heard-
hand you I'm not gonna hand you the ox.
It's fine, I don't need to hear the music, it's fine.
Here, I'll try to impersonate it for you.
Okay.
Hang on, shh.
Do, 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 do.
It sounds like
Great.
cutesy fart music, whatever.
Amazing. You say cutesy fart music?
Yes, I did.
What do you think? It's a pretty sound, right?
Farting?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
Yeah, we're just like fucking around with the evidence.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Grezy to have a word.
Tell Grezy to have a word.
Yeah.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. Okay, will we ever find this fucking box? The ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head if you ask me.
But clearly Mr. Windybank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care.
Okay.
It's gotta be somewhere in here.
Yeah, like it seemed like it was telling us to come look out here.
We know it's here somewhere.
Hold on, let's, where-
You already know about that. Coming back.
Well, okay, this is the overcoat one.
Yeah, this is the ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday. Yes, having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilded 2 months earlier. Article deposited, one gentleman's overcoat. And the other redemption ticket was in the pocket of that coat. We should look at the bloodstain. Yes, for a small box deposited 2 days before the omnibus incident. Could that have anything to do with all this? Sure, it has everything to do with it. Can we... Yeah!
Mr. Norohodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. Somebody spilled jam.
Oh, I didn't notice at all.
I have noticed. It's made me hungry for a toast.
The red smear, you mean?
Yeah, it is interesting also, yeah, that it's not, written in Times New Roman.
Like the other one was?
Yeah, it actually looks handwritten.
Yeah, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susato-san had picked up on that. I feel like most people with working eyes could see that.
Pretty big.
Unless you're Godot, am I right? Oh! Well, in that case...
Yes, we need Iris.
Wait, what was Godot, like, colorblind? Was that?
It was basically...
Yeah.
Like, it was a specific thing. He couldn't see red.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Alright.
Yeah, because the apron had it all over it, and they were like, what?
Yeah.
We should show this to her before we forget.
Doot, doot, doot,
Right.
doot.
So wait, we need to show it to Iris?
Yeah,
That's what was
so
that?
present it to Iris, probably, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Or wait, where's the present? Oh, right, I guess I need to go to the talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes forget how this game works too, if it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, converse.
There we go.
And then court record.
Court record, yeah, there you go. Take that!
Or, wait, did I see
Wait, what?
Or, oh no, right, present is a different option, sorry.
Oh, yeah, see, I also forgot that too. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like blood. Or jam. I'm not sure which. Oh, no, it's blood.
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I wouldn't have fucking thought of that.
Reno's good.
Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me.
Yeah, Tira, he's just really good at identifying textures, I guess.
Oh my god, maybe he knows because it's his.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
What a twist. You know, you could just like spring.
Oh, it's my blood or Tira's!
Yeah.
It's purple!
Yeah, we got a third blood.
Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before.
We
isn't
got
it?
3 people bleeding now over here. Everybody's bleeding. But one of these.
I did it!
We simply must add it to the
Okay.
portfolio of blood samples.
So one of them is probably Sholmes, since he got shot,
That's true.
and one of them is the killer or whatever.
What if the blood on the ground, the blue blood that we assume is Windy Banks, is Sherlock's? Or Herlock's? Because he got shot.
Yeah, but he got shot somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe the green. Maybe the green is Herlock's.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. There was a gunfight somewhere in here. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point.
But
Seriously, start taking some samples. Cut your fingers, people.
I was considering if Windibank's blood on the ground just wasn't actually his, but
Yeah, no, I'm a little unsure about
Yeah.
that too. So we'll see.
that feels like a twist they would do.
Yeah. Well, this particular stain of blood.
Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you?
That's a first for you.
Yeah, you're actually kind of stupid. Do you know whose blood this is?
Do we?
Oh, the CD. Remember the bumpy CD? Remember it had blood on
Oh,
it?
the music box thing?
Yeah.
Okay. But then would it be...
Oh, frack. Whose was it?
It is.
Because who did we say it was?
Not
We thought
from the color it turned, but with a little
deduction. Yeah. It has to do with the bumpy CD thing. I'm almost sure of it.
That's right. I think it's clear.
Iris, you know as well? I mean, I'm not surprised you know. I'm a little surprised Grezy knows.
You first, Runa.
Who do you think it belongs to?
Okay. All right. I believe that this is the blood of... Okay. Magnus, Gina, Thrice Fried Mason, Pop Windybank. Okay. I think it's Gina's, maybe. Because didn't she... Or wait. Who cut themselves? That's the thing. Who hurt themselves on that CD? Because there was blood on the CD thing. Was it Gina?
Yeah, we don't have it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember if it was Gina or not.
Eggert Benedict.
Here, look at her, Gina again. Okay. Doesn't really tell us.
Yeah.
Man, he just looks evil. It's that face.
Yeah, right.
He's just staring at
Just
you like he's like, yeah, I
obvious.
did something bad.
Obviously the villain.
You have not encountered it yet, but I'm pretty damn sure. It's either, I would say it's either Gina's or McGill did.
His name is also Mael. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Samael,
Yeah.
like Satan or whatever. Try Gina's. I may not be
Was it
right.
her?
I don't. Well, I mean, they'll let us do it again, right?
Yeah. I
save
mean,
it
it's
if
not
you're
like
not
it'll
sure,
be. It's
yeah.
not like it'll be a game over.
Oh my! You think this is Gina's blood? Yes, it was Gina who brought the ticket here to Windybanks after all. Sometimes the simplest answer is the right one.
Iris is gonna be like, not this time.
But Gina doesn't own any gloves at all. Wait, yes she does. Wait, she doesn't wear. Wait, I thought she did wear gloves. No. Oh, are we wrong? Okay, we're wrong. Okay, who wears gloves? Oh, Herlock does.
He wasn't an option.
Oh, damn. Did McGill did? I don't think McGill
He
did that.
wasn't injured.
The blood on the CD thing, though.
Was it Magnus?
We're trying to work out who the blood came from. So we can rule out anyone who hasn't been bleeding straight away.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the person with the gloves.
Yeah.
Perhaps my answer was a little too simple. I'll have to think this through some more. Who do we know was bleeding at the time?
Who do we know that was bleeding? I mean, Windy Bank? Because then that blood on the ground isn't actually his.
Was Windy Bank bleeding, though?
Huh?
Like,
well, when he got shot.
I mean, yeah. If you want to try Windy Bank, you can. Like,
I'm just gonna say McGilded, because he wore a purple suit. It was purple, right?
Mr. McGilded?
Yeah, he's like, Grimace. Except instead of really loving milkshakes and shit, he's, into money. After all, this redemption ticket.
I think you mean that during the incident on the omnibus?
Yes, I expect so. It's a very clear print and no small amount of blood.
Oh, but wait, no, it probably is, because the other option, the thrice-fired Mason, whatever, he's the guy that got killed. So it's actually probably him.
Oh.
And it was on McGilded's glove?
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we were assuming McGilded killed him.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
true.
Yeah.
So it must have resulted from a fairly serious accident, such as he might have sustained on the omnibus.
But no, he wasn't the one. It was the person.
Oh, yeah, and Molly is also just bad in Spanish. Yeah, no, that is true, Tier.
Wait, but if I remember rightly, no sign of injury was found on McGilded at all.
Oh.
We're trying to work out who the blood came from, so we can rule out anyone who wasn't bleeding straight away. I already said this. Come on. Think, Ryunosuke.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, do the thrice-fired Mason one. Yeah. That makes sense. There, it made the woo noise, so I think you got it. Thrice-fired Mason.
You don't sound very sure of yourself, the way you trailed off there.
Well, it was 2 months ago, now that case. And of course I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. It was definitely thrice-fired, though.
The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-Fried.
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 He loved fried rice.
But that would mean that this bloodstain
It's 2 months old.
was left on the ticket 2 months ago.
Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket to Mr. Windybanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago.
But what was Iris going to say? Because she was like, oh, I think I know who it is. Was she going to say Mason?
Probably.
Something else is coming back to me now.
Watch, like, she was like, actually thinking of somebody else, and she's like, oh no, actually, I guess you're right.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna pretend that's what I was thinking.
That's what I would do.
Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been a really long time since we did that case. I did not remember that. Oh yeah, you were
His
Mr.
name's-
Lucky Charms guy.
Oh.
No excuse. Almost like
Mario? No, I ask you. He's a very Italian Irishman.
But yeah, no, you were basically doing like a Lucky Charms. Like you were doing an Irish accent.
Can I?
I believe in you.
No, it just keeps, it's about to come out Italian. I can't.
If it makes you feel any better,
Hold
that's
on.
what always happened to me every time I tried to do Aaron's gumshoe
What's that?
voice. Because I would always be like, I can't do it.
That's me Lucky Charms.
There you go.
I'm just gonna say me instead of my. I'm just gonna do a pirate accent.
Go for it.
Now I ask you, so what good-hearted soul would it rush to help a fellow? Yeah, you just do a pirate accent.
There you go, works out.
That's how you do an Irish accent. You just do a pirate. Would it rush to help a fellow bleeding from his stomach?
That's really good, Ergo. Yeah.
I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
Oh, if we can get a hold of his gloves, we can prove it, right?
Yeah.
It certainly does look like leather glove thumbprint, this mark.
But thankfully he's dead, so I shouldn't have the voice in them.
Yeah, there you go. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at that time, anywhere on his body. From which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
You're like, oh, that's kind of an insult, actually, but no thanks. Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope.
Yeah, minus the part where he gets everything wrong.
Yes, I think you're right, Bruno.
Very well. Third time's the charm, just like third... Fired Mason. I almost said fried again. I was like, damn it. Let's make a note of it. Okay. Cool. The blood analysis. The blood. There have to be Lucky Charms. I'm sorry. That's all I'm thinking
Dong.
about. Oh no, a body's been discovered.
Monokuma shows up.
A body has been discovered.
I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windy make such a wicked trap?
I doubt he set out to scare anyone.
Yeah, it's a clock, Iris.
Oh, thank you, Tiraf. Thank you. It's been years since I've done Monokuma, it feels like, so that was good. Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon. Oh? Her trial is tomorrow, just like it's customary in most of these cases, where the trial is the next day. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I thought we were. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind.
Don't you remember, Bruno? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Really? Did I say that?
It's been like a while since I played this game.
Yeah, it's been like, what, a month?
Yes,
You did. It's funny.
The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching. In that case, we had better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again.
Okay, so I'm assuming this will probably be the last scene before...
Yeah, which will be perfect, because we'll end around a time we were planning on trying to end.
Where's prison?
Where is prison? That's a good question.
Where's prison?
Also, I keep getting distracted because I look down, because under the computer screen is your amiibo of freaking Mewtwo.
Oh, yeah. Mewtwo is watching the stream.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
So you had 541.
Gina, good. You're back.
Tsundere.
Yep, Tsundere mode activated. The police must have finished questioning her then.
Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful? I say with a smile.
It didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windy Banks. Oh, right. Huh. Yeah, I think she's protecting somebody. Or that she's forced to, you know?
Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying. That I did it.
That's not...
Gina, we came to ask for your final decision. What decision? About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not? I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right, I see. She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear.
Bear? Monokuma?
Ah! Woohoo! A lot of dots, a lot of ellipses. Oh, all right then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then. Fill us in. Who done it? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet.
As usual, we'll figure it out during the trial.
You don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime.
I was gonna say, it's like the only case where we've actually figured it out during the investigation is back with like Mr. Red White. Like,
Oh yeah, because they just straight up show you.
Yeah, is that like the only time that like Or at least that the characters actually already knew who the killer was.
Yeah, they just like go out of
Usually
their
you have to
way.
figure it out during the trial.
Well, minus any tutorial ones, because I remember when that guy
Yeah.
knocks you out
Oh, well,
with the
yeah.
fire extinguisher, you see his silhouette.
Yeah.
So when he shows up, you're like, hey, this is the guy who did it. Yeah, okay, innocent of this crime. Cool.
Ellipses.
Yeah. And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish. Oh yeah? Like what? Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know why you broke into Windy Banks that night. It looks like I'm going to have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason and thrust it in Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Either or, we'll see if Phoenix or Maya takes over, you know? Here, so let's show Gina the story. Yeah, Iris's manuscript. Sure, that's it. We found this in Mr. Windybank's storeroom. Hold it! The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windybank showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night. You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? You've gone and showed that I'm not a heartless bitch!
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what happened? Please.
Well, I mean, I guess
Out of
it is
order,
in
yeah, we always gotta. We already have the representation papers and other documents we need. All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow. Nah, don't bother.
Ginny.
Rip them up and chuck them with you. Them representation papers, or whatever they're called. This still ain't fancy enough to have a bin. So, what will you do in court tomorrow? I'll be fine on my own.
No, you won't.
Yeah, no, you won't.
I don't think you will be.
No one will be able to understand you with your accent and your slang.
Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. This is one stubborn pickpocket.
So you should always have a lawyer. You should never talk to the police without a lawyer.
Yeah, that's just advice. Good advice. Alright, yeah. This Baskerville's story, it's the latest Shulman's adventure, right? But it ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's got to be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? Oh yes, at least 5,000 pounds.
Wow. That's
What?
like £1 million.
That's a lot! And then you factor in inflation!
Yeah.
So you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you? I don't believe that for a second.
No, Ginny, how could you?
Wait, no, hang on. Course I wasn't going to sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the mantle script or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place.
For Iris's sake. Isn't that right?
We knew why'd you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did.
But I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it.
Well, when I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before. Phew, flashback. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, the lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet. I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't at Windybanks. You'd soon see it if you had a look.
If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you.
All right. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris.
Reason for breaking in.
It wasn't because of Iris. It's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You're right. You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest. If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Windy Banks. It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got a dad, unless she can't see him. Ooh, about that. That's the sound I was like, ooh, yeah, about that.
Tug's collar.
And I reckon that gotta be on her. That's why she writes the stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me, anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying. Stories about Daddy.
Oh, well, that was ours, but...
Oops.
Stories about Daddy? You mean...
They're not the adventures of the great detective? So much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, Watson is the main character, actually.
Yeah. He done is.
Yeah, it's from his perspective.
Well, that's how I see it, yeah.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny.
Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we? Look! Give it a rest, will you?
Stop complimenting me.
I ate all this crummy nonsense, or chummy nonsense. Do you hear? I ate it.
You ate it?
I ate it for lunch. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, scamper.
Go on, I don't want you anymore.
Go on, leave. Oh god, now I'm just thinking of that Eddie Burback and 10 Dogs thing where you're just like, go, I don't need you.
Go. Get out of here. Throwing rocks at Reno's cave.
I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat.
Huh.
Oh, is it blood?
I guess, like dried blood or...
Oh my god.
Chocolate? Well, because it looks brown to me.
I've just been eating a bunch of chocolate. Just shut up.
Yeah. Like broth from some soup?
I've been hiding some pieces of chocolate bars in my pocket.
Barbecue sauce? She was eating some wings?
Don't freaking tell the coppers. Okay. There are some very suspicious red stains.
Again, they look brown to me.
Shut up.
Maybe I'm Godot. I'm colorblind.
No, they do look brown. They do. I'm sure it's because it's dried.
I mean, in real life, dried blood is brown, but...
Yeah. What are you looking at me like that? I think I might be worth presenting some of our findings in the area to Gina now.
Okay.
So present, and then present the bloody ticket maybe? Because we determined that that's probably Mr. Mason's blood. Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? It's the one you took to Windy Banks, isn't it? The one for that black overcoat that you're wearing now.
Oh, yeah, because the stains are on the overcoat.
What? That? I don't know. They all look the same to me, those tickets. Surely not.
My name's not Shirley.
Well, this one has a very obvious mark on it. That would appear to be blood. Does that ring any bells? I don't know. It all looks the same to me. Blood. And they all sound the same to me, these answers. Suspicious. Sus AF.
Does that do anything?
Oh, can we show...
the samples there. Yeah, probably.
Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet. What? Blood, Mr. Naruhodo? You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that splattered from Mr. Windybank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else.
Take it easy, Iris.
Don't move, Jimmy. I'm going to shoot.
Take that out of context.
Right. What color is it?
Purple.
Oh.
So the Mason guy?
It is the Mason's blood then, yeah. Oh. Oh my. What the? Forget the sleeves. The whole coat is covered in blood. Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. We thought it was just dirty as fuck.
Yeah, if you say so.
And the blood has reacted to the chemicals to turn a purple color.
Now it's really looking like Danganronpa.
Yeah, it really does. Man, if only it was pink. Which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Aha! Yes, it was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it. What are you all on about? The victim? What you mean? Or does she not know he was dead? It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Oi, will someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story.
No. Will not explain.
Subscribe to our Patreon. No.
Talk.
Rinosuke. Okay. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony.
Okay, pirate voice. Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fellow bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Alright, bye. I'm dead.
But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet.
He was giving him a hug.
A big old bone-crunching hug. Now, if that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat.
Keep zooming. No.
Enhance! Enhance!
Just zooms in on this button.
The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered all over Mr. McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach.
Oh my god.
What did he owe him again? Did he owe him money or something?
I guess.
I've tried to run from the truth for long enough.
Well, we actually defended a guilty person.
Hey, just like Phoenix!
Like one time.
Yep, just the one time. Everybody's got to get one. But there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, Magnus McGilded. It's alright, I'm already dead. I don't know why I gave him her voice.
I did a little murder. Oopsie whoopsie.
Oopsie whoopsie, I did a fucky wookie.
Mr. Naruhodo, that horrible case is solved at last. And I helped the man walk free from that trial.
But then he died, so it worked out.
I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen?
Bruno, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent?
I believed. Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon.
And also, like, legally, like, you have to defend them to the best of your ability.
A weapon?
A lawyer's weapon. A gun.
Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. Love. You mean Kazuma-sama?
Kiryu? Or Kuwabara?
Hell yeah. Listen, Ryunosuke. Oh wait, who?
Baby, you should do a drawing because his name is Kazuma.
Yeah.
Kiryu's name is Kazuma.
Yeah.
And Kuwabara's name is Kazuma. You should draw the three of them together.
The three Kazumas?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, again, I love the non-existent wind blowing.
Yeah.
It's always great. Was I him or were you him?
I think I was him. I think.
I don't remember. He's been dead for a while, so...
I guess I could be him, I guess.
Go for it.
So you're not just talking to yourself when it's the two of them.
Gotta sound anime hot, though. You gotta sound anime hot.
Yeah, what was the voice? Did I just do like a deep voice or something?
Yeah.
Listen, Ryunosuke.
Sure.
We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon, our swords.
Yep.
An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. That's you.
Oh, he's looking at him with those bedroom eyes. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Unwavering belief in those eyes? Hell yeah.
Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. Also, again, legally, it's our job.
Yeah.
In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly. Oh yeah, that's when we were accused of murder.
Yep.
As is tradition.
I believe in you unwaveringly until it's clear as fuck that you did it, which is what happened in that one case where Phoenix was like, hell no, this guy's a maniac. I gotta get the book thrown at him, but how? Anyway.
Hee hee.
What's funny, Gina? God, sounds like this Empire Japan you came from. Everyone must be soft.
I mean, no, like, there's a lot of, like, murder and stuff.
Well, come on, look at the it's got you into believing in that bog trotter.
What?
Dear brother, not at all. Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free. But he died.
Yeah, it worked out.
Well, at least you've learnt your lesson now, eh?
And it was probably that prosecutor guy who killed him.
Yeah, because they think he's the Reaper of the Bailey.
Yeah, he...
Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. Soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, get hurt by no one. Japan being historically soft is the most incorrect thing to see was said.
Right. It was a very violent place for a long time.
Yeah, many places were very hella violent, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah. It's not unique to Japan.
Yeah, no. Gina, may I ask you something? Have you ever heard of a sword? What?
Have you heard of the samurai?
I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away.
Oh, come on.
Are you really sure that's what you want?
It'll make Iris cry.
Yeah, she's gonna do it. She's already started.
She's got the shimmery anime eyes.
I bet that's what he wants and all now, Mr. I'm a Believer lawyer over there.
What?
Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone in up that garden path, didn't I?
Oh, over the garden wall?
Yep. It's a good show. And you're telling me you can believe in me after all that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, a lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened.
Well,
yeah,
we trust her.
Yeah, I trust her. She's clearly a tsundere. Gina, Let me say it again. The only thing you're guilty of is being a tsundere. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. Are you half-baked? Not at all, I'm full-baked. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Trust me, there was a point in time where I was really sus of McGilded. Trust me, I was. Seriously, Mr. Narrow-Odo. Didn't you hear all what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue, and I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled them all over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. Gina.
We're all gonna say it.
Gina!
I do understand why you choose to not put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. It's true that I'm just a student of law, and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. What would you expect me to say to that? Then it's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You used to not, I don't know what you are. I don't get you.
I can't even say anything racist. I can't.
Blimey, I can't. You know what? Because sometimes life is complicated, like how Miss Osato is totally keeping a secret from us and still hasn't said why, but I've told you based on that spoiler that I saw, I know exactly what it is. Yeah. Anyway, Gina's taken herself off the back of her cell. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved.
And I also hope the game is about to go to a checkpoint.
Yeah, it's right before the trial. This is definitely happening. That turned out all right in the end, I think.
All right, now let's go investigate another area.
God, no.
A lot of ellipses.
Yep.
2 lines of ellipses. Okay. Checkpoint. No, oh! What?
Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice.
Bet it's Sholmes.
Mr. Sato. Somebody's in there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What?
It's Sholmes, right? Or a bad guy? Oh, no?
Blimey, you're sharp, eh?
Yeah, who is this?
Sharp, eh?
Gregson? Oh.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
All right, there you go. Right, Tira, how dare you interrupt the checkpoint?
I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts.
Called perception.
Like the art of stealth I've heard so much about, ninjutsu.
If anyone was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector.
Oh my god, Gregson is a ninja.
Oh, boy.
He's secretly Japanese.
Grezy!
Oh dear me, I am most terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you.
How long have you been listening in our conversation?
Good grief, listening in? No. I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived this very minute, not a moment earlier. That's all it is, nothing untoward, nothing at all.
After
I'm
hours.
kind of turning into McGill today.
Yeah, his spirit's running through him. Is it that late already? Oh, he's a Korean. Oh, no, women only. Whatever, never mind, forget I said anything.
So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye-bye and bye.
Bye. Alright, that's a lot of farewells, and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship.
Oh, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute. Yes, we're gonna end the stream, Iris.
See, we've got a movie to get to.
Oh, I see.
If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongheart will kill me.
Emergency?
Lord Strongheart?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Anyway, I'm off.
All right, Grezy, if you have to. But let's chat soon. About how you were totally lying and you're absolutely
Delighted.
here.
Charmed. Can't wait. If you please. My pleasure.
That's a lot of pleasantries, and not one of them sounded sincere.
Bye.
Grezy's so funny. He says such silly things.
He's so British.
So are you, technically, but I don't bother. It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court.
We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I must attend the court's clerk's office now before it closes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Miss Osato. Alright, she's gonna be gone in the morning, right? Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later.
Zoom. Teleports. Okay, now we're at the checkpoint.
And Tirif, no, so Iris is not royalty or anything. It's just she writes these like stories, and I know she like includes like the detectives in them, and I think like he like
Gregson just likes the stories, yeah.
Yeah, and I think she's written about him before, and he was like flattered or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he just respects her a lot.
Yeah.
So our investigation came to an end, or did it? Sasato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides.
Oh my god.
I secretly had COVID. Tomorrow.
Oh no.
Tomorrow, Sasato-san would be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan. See, it's almost done. We just have to get through the like little,
We're getting there.
the little tidbits here and there, you know. Naruhodo-san, it's been a very tiring day, hasn't it? Very trying day and tiring. Both are accurate, right? I do hope you're not too exhausted. What about you, Sasato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes. Jenny was arrested. All on the back of the news that her father was fallen ill and that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon. Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm. And yet, I seem unable to find the words to express any of them. I know exactly what you mean.
They're gonna kiss.
Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. If I didn't aggressively ship... slap, slap, slap. If I didn't aggressively ship Ryunosuke with Kazuma, I'd be like, oh, they're gonna smooch, ain't they? Although I know, Capcom never does that. They tease.
Yeah.
Anyway, once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow. One final task?
Okay, let's talk about. Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay. I'm sure we'll have 30 minutes before we begin the movie stream.
Yeah, how long is this ending?
It's just 2 months since we arrived in London. Though we've managed to establish this office, it was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret. I'm so sorry, Susato-san. It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts. I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something. And what would that be? It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities. Facets? And like a jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. but we see only a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated to only a part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on for as long as we live. That's so true. Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much. But I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated, and I'll finally understand how everything fits together.
Naruhodo-san.
I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seem dark.
It's amazing to think it's been just 2 months. You've grown so much.
Sorry? Of what? I'm still short as hell.
Oh no, it was nothing. Unimportant.
I think she's not gonna leave.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have a feeling. I could be wrong.
Do you know what time you'll leave London in the morning?
Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving here at 4 a.m.
I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station.
Absolutely not.
Sorry?
I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow.
Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but
Every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. Ugh. You must get as much rest as possible, even though, like me, I'm sure you'll find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try.
You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean?
Oh my, I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this.
What is that? Some huge bundle of documents?
It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus.
The McGilded case.
It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windybank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case, in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you.
With everything else she's had to think about, Susato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting.
Right? When did you do that indeed, Tira? When? It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina.
Thank you so much, Susato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world.
Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure.
Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there.
Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself.
Man, your clicker finger must be exhausted, Ergo.
I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room.
Susato-san,
I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night.
Wait! There's something I need to say.
Oh my god.
What was that?
A secret technique of mine. The Susato shutdown.
Shutdown?
The Susato friend zone.
You're in love with Kazuma, I know that. Please, I implore you.
I implore you to reconsider.
Okay. If we have to voice our goodbyes, I won't be able to hold back my tears.
Aw.
Oh. Now black out.
Just sleep on the floor.
Susato-san. That fucking hurt.
Right? Can you stop judo throwing me?
It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us, and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, and yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes, partially because she bitch-slapped me, essentially, and as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind. Eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep.
This is me sleeping. These ellipses.
No worry, Tirif. Go ahead and go. Thank you for staying for as long as you have. And I feel like, I think you actually did make it all the way to the end, because here it is. There you go. There's the trial notes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It's at the hospital ward.
Hospital.
Yeah, well, maybe you didn't see it all.
Sholmes?
But bye, Tirif.
Yes, I quite understand. That is a great weight off my mind. Is it Sholmes?
Yeah, it is. Motherfucker.
Rest assured. What was his words again? Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we have discussed. Thank you so much, Mr. President. No, it has been an honor and a pleasure. Oh no, this is somebody else talking.
Yeah.
It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you.
Is this the guy that's kind of like him?
On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed, Mr. President. Oh, Susanna. My dear madam. Okay. Alright, I think now that's it.
So wait, I gotta process what just fucking happened. So wait, what? So Susato's been working with Herlock?
Maybe she was just passing on the information.
I guess so, that's probably what it was.
That we learned.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Alright, we've done it. Finally.
Okay, let's go find someone to raid, and then we'll finally go.
If anybody's on.
Let's see what we get.
Okay, we got...
Wow, just the thing that showed up on the live channel. I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah.
But let's just say it rhymes with the word Bentai. Anyway, Crowbird Cannon is streaming. Moon is streaming.
Moon.
Ollie is streaming. Nomi is streaming. And Red Autumn Owl is streaming. I would say any of them, really.
I was trying to remember. I feel like we either rated one of these two last time.
We rated Crowbird Cannon last time.
Okay.
So I will say, hey, if you're a fan of Baldur's Gate, you should check out Crowbird Cannon anyway.
Yeah. Do you want to raid like Moon, or I don't know if we want to raid this person. I don't know if
did we. Well, maybe I should raid Nomi, because Nomi raided me last time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's raid Nomi.
Yeah.
Nomi's working on some art, so let's go ahead and send some love over to Nomizu.
Did I spell it right?
I think so.
Are there two? Yeah.
Yeah, the two eyes. Yeah, there you go. Yay! But thank you so much for joining us with this stream. It went on a little longer than we intended, but I mean, hey, we got farther in. And I'm glad we didn't have to stop when it froze. So that was good. And so next time when we pick up, hopefully in a month, if not sooner, we'll see, we'll continue with the trial. See what happens there. Place your bets now on if you think Susato-san is actually going to leave, or if she's going to appear midway through the trial. I think she's going to appear midway through the trial.
Okay.
I think something's going to happen with that. But anyway.
Cool.
Until next time, Ace Attorney fans. Mwah! See you later.
Bye.